Gaming History 101.
Alright, what's up guys, and welcome to the Resident Evil HD Remaster Speedrun, under 3 hours, part 4, by Gaming History 101. So we're going to return here. We are currently in the residence halls, and we now need to go do the second part of the mansion. We have the helmet key, and this is what you want to leave with. You want the shotgun shells, the shotgun, the grenade launcher, and the helmet key. So you're going to leave here. And now here in the main hall, you're just going to want to turn around. Okay, there you go. And go through here. Don't go to the blue herbs like that. Go through the door right here. And go outside. There's really only one path you can take, so all you're trying to do is backtrack all the way to the mansion. Now, you're going to have some dogs to deal with. Oh, just a quick cutscene with Brad. Skip it. I guess you could fight them. I really chose not to throughout this playthrough. Probably takes more time than it's worth, even if you do get snapped a couple times. So immediately you want to just cross the path and get on the elevator and go up. Hopefully you make it through here without getting bit, because you're going to have a lot of fun with these dogs in the upcoming moments, so I'm going to take care of that now. Now there are these venomous snakes. Watch out for them. I think I managed to not get bit, but when I did, I don't think if I do, I don't think I get poisoned. If you do, there are blue herbs and, of course, good old serum whenever you happen to be in that area. Going in the gate here. Now in this main courtyard, there's going to be 2 dogs, and then we can jump into the guardhouse. There's a blue herb right there if you get poisoned by the snakes. Or you could just wait. Alright, now here we are in the guardhouse. Now in here, there's going to be a battery pack on the floor. And Barry's left you some goodies. You want all of these. Actually, you might not need the first aid spray, but I do believe I grab it. Make sure you grab all 3 of the battery pack, the first aid spray, which is, of course, the optional item, and then last but not least, the grenades. Now, the cool thing about the grenades is the grenade launcher holds a lot of grenades, and since you've got the normal grenades, you can combine those into the grenade launcher and give yourself another item slot, which is necessary. All right, now in this hall, we're going to walk all the way back to the beginning. That dog is gone now. And hop in here. Now, this is where we're about to see the first hunter, so prepare for this. You walk in right here a couple of steps, and boom, the cutscene starts. Now, there's a hunter. They usually take 3 hits. You want to be very careful. They can be deadly. They can kill you in 1 hit if you're in caution or danger. But once they're dead. So you want to come in here into the bird room, the crow room. And this is going to be a route we use to... okay. I'm luckily only on fine, so that helps me. But this will be the route you'll use to the main hallway a lot now, which is you just come outside here into the cemetery, go through the gate like this. And then wrap around. All the zombies are gone. Go up the stairs, and you're back into the main hall. Now, there's only a handful of rooms you got to go to, but you're going to have some interesting encounters. So first and foremost, right when you get in here, we want to go down the stairs. We're going to swing to Jill's left and do this mini door over here, which is the mirror room. I think they call it the art gallery or something, and then the back room is the mirror room. So as you can see, I just want to run to the back like I'm doing here. Skip everything else. And go straight back here. There's a zombie in this room, but he's completely avoidable. Although I think I do get bit. I'm not sure. We'll see. You want to be in the back corner. There, yeah. It's a dagger. If you got poison, that's another good place to get the blue herbs. There's a green herb, and I think I'm expecting myself to get hurt, so I grab it. And then, yep. And then I want to grab the box right here, the jewelry box. And we'll leave this room. Okay, now what we got to do is we got to go upstairs because, oh yeah, sorry, go out to the main hall and then go upstairs. Our next goal is to go around in between the crow hallway and there's that wraparound corridor, you know, where downstairs is the serum and upstairs is the staircase. We need to go there, which means going to the balcony. So I'm going to the wrong side. I need to cross the way. Go in those double doors to the balcony. There will be 2 hunters in here. You want to take one of them out, and you want to be kind of quick about it. So I go, of course, for the guy on the right. And get him right here. The other one's on his way, which is why I want to get moving. Once I know that guy's dead and go in this door, I feel pretty good about it because he's not going to come back, and that other guy will never get to me when I go through this room a couple of times. So you're going to rope around here, going to wrap around the staircase, and then take Jill's right, or sorry, our right, and it's this door right here, and in here is where the jewelry box gems are. Now there's a yellow gem and a red gem. The yellow gem can be used for a Mo disc in the tiger room. This is a speed run, we're not going to do that, so just flip off the lights. Oh, okay. And I'm just getting everything kind of set up, and I want to go for the red gem. Red gem's right over here. I need to push this. Oh, I grabbed the dagger. And then across the way, you want to push the box flush with the wall. Now, while the eagle is looking at the red eye, you can't take it. So, I grab these grenade shells, and then I'll just combine them into the grenade launcher, and I'll be good. I don't know what the max the grenade launcher can hold is, but it must be a decent amount. Anyway, so I run all the way over here to get the eagle to kind of focus in on me, and then I run under it so that it doesn't trace me immediately. Once I jump up here, I just want to grab the red eye from the deer as fast as possible so that the eagle can't lock it out. And I'm good. Hop down, and then I'll go into the inventory because I've got a puzzle to solve real quick. Combine the red jewel with the jewelry box, and you get some pieces. Now you got to put together a puzzle. I do it a little clumsily, but for the most part I figure it out pretty quick. And at some point I realize I don't know the pattern yet, so I go for some other ones. Well, maybe not. Maybe I do figure out the pattern. And that's the way I want to go. I overcomplicated it a bit, but in the end, I did figure out the right pattern. At this point, it should be pretty fairly obvious what goes what. This Nevada-looking thing goes here. That piece is up top. I think I have to move some stuff around in order to get it to fit. That's me just trying to find like a spot it'll squeeze into. being unsuccessful. And then out of nowhere, it just fits in there. I love that. And there you go. So this is the key that's down by the broken door room over by the stained glass hallway. That's where we want to go next. But we're going to take an interesting route. When we come out here, we're going to go to the left, and you're going to go into the crow's hallway because we got to go take on Yawn again. So you're going to go here. This is actually the arrow hallway. Now be careful. There's a crimson head right here you got to kind of jack around with. You want to go immediately to Jill's left and then wrap around the corner on the right. Like that. He missed me somehow. And go here to the third floor. This is where the armor key used to be, where we'd swap out the fake clone. There's a spot beyond that area that we need right now, which is the library. I equipped the grenade launcher because that's what I'm going to use against Yawn. And around this corner here, that's where you want to go. Now this room has a couple of things like right up front. One of which is a pair of herbs. I'm going to dodge those for right now. And here comes Yawn. That's what I can actually hear moving around. And when I get about halfway through the hallway, in he comes, as you can hear. You want to turn around immediately and go to this staircase and start climbing down. Or sorry, this ladder and start climbing down. He'll climb down his own way. And then you guys are kind of left to spar off. I was told that he only takes like 4 or 5 hits, and so it surprised me a lot how he lived through a lot of this. When he finally dies. And Yawn is taken care of. Oddly enough, it doesn't look like I get poisoned. And there you go, I'm back at fine. So you want to just go around the back of this staircase here. And in here I grab the blue book, which has the wolf. Or no? I don't know. Maybe it has the eagle. I think it has the wolf, actually. We'll find out in a sec. There it is. So it is the wolf medal. Anyway, you're done with this area, so you need to just climb back up the ladder and leave. Now with the green herbs, I can combine them together. And I think at this point I'm being careful because I know there are hunters about. All right, once we leave here, we're back up in that hallway. We want to get back to the main area. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, go back down to the arrow hallway, and don't stop because the Crimson Head's there, but just go through this door, go straight ahead, and get into the bird hallway. Now, once in the bird hallway, we want to head down and get over to the, they call it the long hallway, which is where we see Kenneth and where the music notes were and stuff like that. We come around here. And you want to go in this first door. Oh, there's a crimson head from the guy that I killed. Yes, I remember that. So you want to be careful. But anyway, jump in here, go through the dining room. That statue will be on the ground now, showing you kind of where its blue jewel is. I would not recommend you use it. It's just a waste of time. From here, we need to go up the stairs. And we're going to go out right here to the cemetery and use that trick to get to the stained glass window room with all the crows. Why do we take this route, you ask? Because we're trying to avoid the hunters at all costs. Every single time we do that, we lose some sort of resource, be it bullets or health or a possibility of dying. You don't want any of those things in a speed run, so there you go. So we come in here. Here we know there are not going to be any enemies. I do combine them. I don't really need to because I only need one item slot, I believe. And that one item slot will be let go once I use the key on the door, but I don't know that, or I don't think about it at this point. So I go out here. And just across the hall will be a room that was previously locked and that key will let us into right here. First thing you want to do in here is turn on the light. Now with the light open, there are a couple things. Right there you want to grab the metal emblem. Yeah. I do believe there also a battery pack. Yep, there it is in the right. And here's some shells, so that'll help. And I'm done with this room, so I'll leave. Now I'm going to the save room, which is right next door. Now, the doorknob was broken, but Barry has fixed it. That note in the guardhouse will tell me that. So you kind of come around here, go in here. Now, if you'll recall, there were a lot of zombies in this hallway, and now there are a lot of hunters. First and foremost, there's a hunter right at the bottom, which I've got a tango with. But if you wait too long, there's another one up top that will also come for you. So, as I've shown here. Probably not a good idea, but I decide to tango with those. You want to kill at least one of them so that when you come out, it's not still waiting for you. And I want to minimize what I got in my hands. So I'm definitely going to put the wolf metal and the metal object in there. Put a couple other things, but basically when I get out of here, I want to have the grenade launcher with acid rounds in there. I want to have the crank. I want to have the flame rounds and the helmet key, and you'll see why shortly. But we're pretty much getting out of the mansion. We're going to go to the caverns. And of course I save. I think I save mostly because I've dealt with a lot of hunters at this point and I don't want to have to re-deal with them. If you get killed, it sucks. Now there's a little bit more to do in the mansion before we get headed to the caves. And I'll show you. Pause the ink ribbon. And I do decide to drop this, and I'm good to go. I don't think I need that equipped, but there may be a need to kill some hunters here. I might luck out. I think both of those counted as deaths for those two hunters, so they're not there anymore. Anyway, when you come out here, you want to go up the stairs. Be careful, there are more hunters in this hallway. You want to take an immediate left. And usually there's a hunter waiting right there, but apparently I took care of him. So you want to go in this door over here. Now, if you're hurt or anything, there is a green herb in here. So you can make a concoction if you wish. I think I just take it for comfort. Oh, yes, because I had been hit a couple of times. Okay, so that's the end of the shield key. And I go in here. Now, in this room, it's pretty simple. You just got to know the dynamics of what you can do. You want to just push the statue all the way to the end. As you enter into this hallway, the walls will start closing in on you. Once the statue will prevent them from crushing you, and then you would think you can't move the statue anymore, but you actually can. Make sure to get the statue all the way to the end. Then turn around and quickly run around to this side. You're going to press the button and it's going to reopen the walls, but it's also going to close in on you. So make sure to turn around and run as fast as you can around there and get your butt back to the middle of this hallway. You want to be on the right side, and all you got to do is push this over enough to touch that black square on the bottom. You don't actually have to push it into place. See? From there, a door opens up. You want to go through here on the left. There is an item to pick up. I forget what it is. Ah, dagger. There we go. And then over here is a big hole on the other side, and you want to jump down to the hole. Right here you get the red book, which is actually the eagle emblem. And then you want to go push the button on the... Oh, I think I just switched to knives, yeah. I'm going to run into some zombies here, and I'm not going to want to shoot them, so that's why I'm doing this. And hop down. Now, right at the beginning here are going to be some spiders. You want to try to avoid them and not get poisoned. At this fork here, you want to go right and get the, there are shotgun shells here. Then you want to go back, cross the hall, and continue going that way. Go right, and go through this door. All right, now this is a little bit of a confusing state. Here are some herbs, so you can start combining everything with everything. I think I choose not to pick these up. Maybe I do. Okay. So there's a zombie here. And you want to go past him and bring back the power to the elevator. Right here. Then you want to double back. Avoid him, but I don't, so I have to stab him with a second knife, and I think he does die. And here comes his buddy. The vomiting vampire. What I'm trying to do is, first of all, get the knife. I think I might immediately have to use it. Yep. And then run straight ahead here. When I come over here, keep going around the corner, unlock this, I will end up in the kitchen. Now, we haven't seen the kitchen so far in this game, but it does exist, and it's an important part. We'll play the round robin game with this guy here. It's a wide room, big table. It's not very hard. And go around the corner here to the elevator and take the elevator up. Now when we get to the top here, we want to go right and around the back corner and avoid all the herbs and zombies and everything that are on the left. Usually there was a room there in the original game, and so that was to distract you, but we don't have to worry about that anymore. And there's really nothing of value right over there for us on this speed run. The benefit here is we have few inventory slots, but we have plenty of places we can put all this stuff. So with the acid rounds, with the shotgun shells, they'll be part of the shotgun shells. The acid rounds, since I already have acid rounds in the grenade launcher, I can just combine them and get rid of that inventory slot. And then on the back here, we've got the battery. Definitely need the battery. So we leave here. And when we get out, we'll go around the left corner and exit out the back way. Unlock this and head through it. Now you're going to end up in the arrow hallway. Just go left there so you can end up in the circular balcony instead of dealing with the Crimson Head. Again, since we killed one of the hunters, the other one's over there, but he never really comes to get us. Now, I don't know if you know where we're going, but we definitely want to go out to the main hall and down to the graveyard. A route you should probably be familiar with at this point. From here, we're going to go down the stairs and go around, go into the gate to get into the stained glass window room. Now we're going to go through here, and we are not going to stop. We've got kind of what we need, especially because we have the crank in our hands. So we're going to keep a full inventory slot, and we're going to go right out here and head out to the guardhouse. We're still not picking up this metal object yet. Now we're going to have to play some switcheroo with the dogs and the battery. So this is the dog fun part. So you probably shouldn't have a red herb by myself. I should probably have like a medical spray or something. But you want to do is go around here, run up the stairs, and go out the gate. Then when you come here, you want to jump down, cross the bridge. And hop back up. Then run for your life and try to avoid the snakes. Oh, and I don't. But I don't think it poisons me. Because I think I want to check, but then I'm like, well, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go back here. You need to go in this back area. Avoid the dog. Then we need to place the battery. Now that elevator works, we throw this dog off of us. And we jump in the elevator and go up. Now what this is actually going to do is just bring us to the upper part right outside the guardhouse where there is a dog waiting right in the elevator shaft and then the two in the main courtyard. And we have to go through this whole place again and go out to where the bridge is. So you're going to get knocked around a little bit more. And as if that wasn't bad enough, you're going to do it again in both areas. But first things first, you want to go to the left and go around and use the crank so that you can fill up the water and stop the waterfall. Now you want to go back through that garden again, avoiding all three dogs, and get in the elevator and go down. And then if you haven't guessed it already, what you want to do is, when you get down here, you want to take an immediate right and not get bit, but I did. And you just want to run straight ahead from where I'm standing and get into this underground area by the waterfalls, which gets you down into the caverns. I don't think the dogs will follow you into that area. Now, what I should do is immediately when I get down here, I want to take a right and go to the Enrico area. But since I'm damaged and also want to save, I'm going to go over to the box here and save. And this is actually going to complete this video. So come back for part 5 where we wrap up the caves, and part 6 where we wrap everything else up. So you can check us out at gaminghistory101.com. And until part 5, this is Fred saying peace out. And now here in the main hall, you're just going to want to turn around. Okay, there you go. And go through here. Don't go to the blue herbs like that. Go through the door right here and go outside. There's really only one path you can take, so all you're trying to do is backtrack all the way to the mansion. Now, you're going to have some dogs to deal with. Oh, just quick cutscene with Brad. Skip it. I guess you could fight them. I really chose not to throughout this playthrough. Probably takes more time than it's worth, even if you do get snapped a couple times. So immediately you want to just cross the path and get on the elevator and go up. Hopefully you make it through here without getting bit, because you're going to have a lot of fun with these dogs in the upcoming moments. So I'm going to take care of that now. Now there are these venomous snakes. Watch out for them. I think I managed to not get bit, but when I did, I don't think if I do, I don't think I get poisoned. If you do, they're...
Gaming History 101.
All right, what's up, guys, and welcome to the Resident Evil HD Remaster Speedrun, under 3 hours, part 4, by Gaming History 101. So we're going to return here. We are currently in the residence halls, and we now need to go do the second part of the mansion. We have the helmet key, and this is what you want to leave with. You want the shotgun shells, the shotgun, the grenade launcher, and the helmet key. So you're going to leave here. Blue herbs, and of course, good old serum whenever you happen to be in that area. Going in the gate here. Now in this main courtyard, there's going to be 2 dogs, and then we can jump into the guardhouse. There's a blue herb right there if you get poisoned by the snakes. Or you could just wait. Alright, now here we are in the guardhouse. Now in here there's going to be a battery pack on the floor, and Barry's left you some goodies. You want all of these. Actually, you might not need the first aid spray, but I do believe I grab it. Make sure you grab all 3 of the battery pack, the first aid spray, which is of course the optional item, and then last but not least, the grenades. Now, the cool thing about the grenades is the grenade launcher holds a lot of grenades, and since you've got the normal grenades, you can combine those into the grenade launcher and give yourself another item slot, which is necessary. All right, now in this hall, we're going to